We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Moving the receiver now before the snap. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Hand it off. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Here's the option play. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Walters. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Grabbed by the receiver. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Hoosiers looking to keep this drive moving. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll stop the ball still right there at the 2.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing and the execution execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
And the point after is good. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Fuller.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff again. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. A single back takes the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Walters. Quick throw to the left side. It's the tight end who makes the catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And now from the pistol formation. On third and short, they hand the ball off.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Takes the handoff, hits to the right.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hits the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. Dropping back, it's Walters. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's reeled in. It's Berger. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will have to kick it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a cut.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made along the sideline. He's forced out of bounds. The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. And he dumps off to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Important second down play coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Scanning the field, it's Walters. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And now they run the draw play. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Cornhuskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Give it to the back again. They stop him, but it's a first down. No huddle here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. If they can make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Huskers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, hand off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The one to the left trying to find pay dirt. And the defense wraps him up. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Nebraska offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made in space, look out. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone now. On the ground, trying for the first down with the tight end.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3.
He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT gives them a 10-point lead, 17-7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Walters. Grab near the sticks, it's Johnson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Looking for a receiver. He's going to take off. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And moves the football to the 27 on the first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping it.
Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum
scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Grab behind the line, it's Fuller. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
3rd down play for this offense. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Finally throws out of bounds with a solid return that time. Offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. He makes something happen. And after all that, it's a 2-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They stop it at 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. I
really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
And the Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Indiana. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of his quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Huskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. First down here for this offense.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that.
And here comes a deep shot.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Second down after the incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's another deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They're going to run it here.
Leading the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Now the try for 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They give it to him again, but this time he stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Looking downfield, it's Walters. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass cost him 5 yards. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The offense starts with a short field. motion here on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Try and muscle for the first down.
End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. Grinding away on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Fuller. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Walters. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught, and the 2-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to find room. It's Parker. No way to run up the middle. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not much time left. The offense has a shot to end this in regulation. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Need to pick up something here in 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
Oh, pass rush hits home.
And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle.
And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him.
Really trapping for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. What can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I don't know if I were this quarterback, I'd keep throwing him the rock.
And the PAT is good. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. Going to bring up second down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Walters. Gets made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. On first down, it's play action. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Hoosiers are in the red zone. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Aim for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. On the delay of game on the try for two. Can't believe that happened. It'll back them up now to the 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. The answer here in OT.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for two. Let's see what their favorite two-point play is. See if they can win.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their two-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he gets in there. The two-point try